Hey crafters! Today I'm going to show you how to use this metallic Siser HTV. So this is some metallic gold that I'm going to use. So I'm going to show you guys how to put this on a sweatshirt here. So all you need really is a shirt or a sweatshirt, some heat transfer vinyl. So I'm using white, and I'm also going to use this metallic gold here to make my sweatshirt. And then you're going to need some kind of heat source, so it could be a iron or heat press. I'm going to be using an iron today, so I'll show you how. Let's get started. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my heat transfer vinyl onto my mat. This is a brand new mat that I got, so it is going to be very sticky. So with HTV, you want to make sure that you put, so this HTV, you want to make sure that you put the shiny side down. Where are my scissors? So I have this shiny side down here on my mat, and I'm just going to cut it. So I'm going to make sure this is down. Cut this excess off here. Alright, so now we can open our mat. And you also want to make sure that when you're using heat transfer vinyl, most heat transfer vinyl, you're going to want to mirror your image. So that way when you go to put on your shirt, it's going to be in the right direction. Alright, so we're going to load our mat. So I'm using a combination, oops, that did not load. There we go. So I'm using a combination. So we're on iron on, our setting is on iron on, and so we'll cut. I'm using regular Siser HTV, and I'm also using that gold metallic. So I'm going to do some white and then some gold, so it'll look super cute. Alright, so we'll unload our mat and we will cut the second part of our sweatshirt. Alright, so now we are going to cut this gorgeous Siser Metallic HTV. So this, we're also going to cut it with the gold side face down on our mat. So this should be about enough, I think. Alright, so we're going to put this face down on our mat, so it's going to look like this. And we're also mirroring this as well, so make sure you don't forget to mirror. This one as well. I obviously need more space in this craft room I have here. It's kind of a joke. Alright, so I'm just going to trim some of the excess off. Alright, so we're going to make sure this is all down. And I actually read online that this cuts best on the light cardstock setting, so I'm going to change my setting to light cardstock. Load my mat and cut. So while that's cutting, I'm just going to weed this HTV. Alright, so we'll unload our mat. We don't need that anymore. So I'm gonna take this off my mat now gently, because I got a new blade, so it is tending to cut through my carrier sheet, so just be careful. So I have weeded this part, so now I'm gonna go back and do the same thing with this gold, and it's just like regular HTV for the most part. You're just gonna peel off the part that is not being used, and the difference with this is it's just a little stiffer. It's not as easy to weed as the regular easy weed, but it's still pretty simple, as you can see. Just be careful. Alright, so we got all of our scraps, so now I'm just gonna go back and the difference with this and regular easy weed is this is cold peel, so we're gonna iron this on and we're gonna wait for it to be completely cool before we peel off the carrier sheet. So now I'm gonna lay my sweatshirt out, and this is just a plain old, here, let me move, make sure you can see it. And this is just a plain crew neck that I got from Walmart, of all places. It's like $6, so it's a good deal. So let's see where I'm gonna place this. How's that look, guys? I think that looks pretty good. Let's just measure this to make sure it's even. Just like want to make sure it's centered. So yep, this is pretty much spot on. This I feel like needs to be, there we go. So this is about 22, and it's pretty much spot on there in the center. Yay! Alright, so now the trick with ironing is, we won't really run into the issue here, but you want to make sure that you're not ironing on top of any seams, because that's where you'll get burn marks. And that's pretty much it. So I like to use a piece of parchment paper to put over, and I'm gonna do this gold metallic first because it's cold peel. So I have this setting on pretty much the hottest. It's right between linen and cotton. So you're gonna press this just like you will normal HTV. You're gonna press and hold. You're not gonna move it around. So I'm just gonna press and give it good pressure. I think you give it pressure for about 15 seconds or so. Okay, so now I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Just give it lots of good pressure. Okay, pick it up and do the same thing. Alright, so again, this is cold peel, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to just come up here and do this part. Again, I'm just gonna hold and pressure. This up here, this white is just regular white Easy Weed, Siser Easy Weed, so I can peel this once I'm done. Okay. All right, so this we can peel off. Go, it's not like that part is ready to go. This still needs some time to cool, so I'm gonna give it some time. All right, so this is pretty much cooled, so I'm just gonna gently peel off the carrier sheet. And I'm not sure exactly what the care instructions are for this HTV. I have some on a sweatshirt that I made for myself. I have not washed it yet, I don't think. Or maybe I did, I don't know. And so I'm not exactly sure how to care for it yet, but stay tuned, and if I figure it out, I'll update you. Alright, so I peeled off the gold carrier sheet. I think my phone might have died, or the battery said it was low. So we have our sweatshirt here with our gold metallic HTV. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will link all these materials in the summary for this video. Happy crafting!